Hi guys, welcome to Flex Form. My name is Shan. We're here with another epic view to do a stretch class. This class is going to be the one routine that fixes everything class. I'm doing a full body stretch, focusing on some active movement and sequencing to target all of the problem areas that we have in our body, from our neck, shoulders, hips, hamstrings, back, the whole thing. So you should feel super great after this class. Stand up on your mat. We're just going to start with some simple movements. Get nice and comfortable and have some open space around you. Okay, starting just with some basic swinging from side to side. So I want you to just keep everything nice and loose. Just having a little bit of movement through your hips, your knees, your back and your arms. Just allowing some rotation, especially through your spine. Good, and 5. Beautiful, back to the middle. Okay, now taking our hands up over our head, we're going to do some spinal waves with our body. So I'm going to keep my knees just at a natural bend so I'm comfortable. Hands behind my head, slowly bringing my chin to my chest and then bending through, curling through my back, rolling myself down as low as possible. Feel this nice stretch in your lower back. Now lifting up with my head first, trying to open with my elbows and arching to stand all the way back up. Okay, so curling down, head, shoulders, and then curling down through your spine. Now lifting your head, opening your elbows and arching all the way up. Good, find something that feels a bit more natural for you. Keep your knees bent just so it feels nice and gentle. Good, 2 more, 4. And last one, bend your knees. And arching as you roll up. Beautiful. Okay, let's release our hands. Now with our feet a little bit wider than our hips, we're going to just let our arms be nice and heavy and pulling us down to the side. As you do this, also allow your head to relax to the side and allow your body to go as far as you feel comfortable with, that you can get this nice little side stretch. Okay, relax your head and your neck and side to side. Four. And 5. Beautiful, good. Let's come back to the top. Shake it out. Hope you're feeling quite nice just from a little movement. Now coming down onto our knees, right onto the middle of your mat. I just want you to be on your hands and your knees in this position. Okay, we're going to put one leg out to the side here and do a little bit of a movement through our shoulders. So a traditional thread the needle position, but with one leg out to the side. So because I have my left leg out to the side, I'm going to lift up my left arm. So the same arm as leg. We're going to lift, extend, try to push up through this supporting shoulder, open our chest up to the side and try get your fingers to reach up to the sky. Okay, feel this lengthening coming up through your fingers. Okay, and now let's take this hand down. We're going to thread our arm underneath the other one. Try to go as far as you can so your shoulder can align with your hand. Placing your shoulder down and trying to push with your other hand to twist your chest to the side. You should feel this nice stretch in the inner thigh of the left leg. Good, let's press all the way up. Reach up to the sky. Good, and thread. Reach this hand even further. And you can push with the supporting hand just to have a further twist through your back. Good, and lifting up. And all the way down. Beautiful. If you can, trying to put your shoulder now onto the mat and relax your head down. We're going to take the supporting hand and put it on top of the other one. Okay, a position I like to call the crocodile because we're going to be opening this top arm. So take the top arm and open it away from the other arm. Try to follow your hand with your eyes. So you're opening your chest as your hand rolls back and then closing your hand on top. Okay, so 2. Good, go as far as you can, nice and slowly. And slowly closing. And 3. Beautiful, good. Let's place that hand back onto the mat. Lift ourselves all the way up to that first position. Good, and then hand down to the mat. Okay, let's bring this leg in now and put the other one to the side. Okay, same movement. So now my right leg is out, my right hand will come up, reaching up to the sky with my fingertips, pushing up through that shoulder and trying to open my chest to the side. Good, now thread that arm down, try to get your shoulder to be near your hand. Pushing with that supporting hand to open your chest to the side and reaching up. And through. And reaching up. And through. Good. Let's try to connect our shoulder now down to the mat. If this is too much for the leg that's out to the side, you can bend it in just like normal, but I like that we're targeting two different areas. So shoulder down on the mat, let's stack our hands on top. Okay, now watching our top hand, let's open that arm up to the sky. Go as far as you can while looking at your hand. And back in. Good, take your time here. And close. And last one, open as far as you can. And close. Beautiful, let's bring that hand back here. So we go all the way up to that first position, so reaching up. Good, and hand back down. Beautiful, let's bring that leg in. Now we're going to come up onto our knees into a lunge. So with one foot in front of us here. Another movement for our upper back and also our hip flexors. So I'm going to have my arms touching out in front of me. A similar sort of style of movement, but now we're upright. So because I have my left foot in front of me, I'm going to move my left hand. So in this position, follow with your eyes, opening my left arm out to the side, following it with my eyes to try to twist and open my chest to the side shape. Beautiful. Okay, now taking my arms towards my back foot, I'm going to lean to reach my fingers towards my back leg. Good, now lift myself up and close my arms. Make sense? Okay, let's go again. Open your hands, try to follow with your eyes. Your gaze is following that hand. Opening through your chest. Now let's lean back, try to touch that back arm towards your back leg. The other arm is lifting up to the sky. Good, return so your arms are parallel and close. One more, opening. Good, let's tilt back. Beautiful, so return up and close. Nice. Okay, we're going to bring our knees together just to swap our legs over. And the same thing goes, other arm. Okay, so now right arm, right leg, left arm. Right leg, right arm. Same movement, watching your hand. So as we open, we're trying to open our chest, have this active twist in our spine. Follow the gaze towards your hand. Okay, and now I'm tilting back to get that hand to touch towards the back leg. Beautiful, return to the parallel position and close. Good, you can do these at whatever speed you like. I'm going nice and slow just so I can feel the extension coming out through my fingers. Tilting back. And up. And close. Last one, open your chest. Tilting back. And up. And close. Ah, beautiful, cool. All right, let's come down onto the mat. We're going to have our knees out in front of us in like two 90-degree angles. Okay, so 90-90. We're going to start just by moving our hips over to one side. So I want you to think you're internally rotating one hip and actively pushing it down towards the floor. And now we're going to twist our chest to face over this knee. Okay, so we're actively twisting this back leg into this position. Okay, from here, The same hand as leg will reach behind me, and I'm going to try push my hips up and reach my arm up towards the sky. Good, feeling this opening through the front of your hips. Beautiful, return your hips down. Now let's come back to the middle. Lift this knee up. Now internally rotate the opposite knee. Twist our chest to face this direction. Good, now left hand behind you. Reach up, push your hips, and reaching for the sky. Beautiful, let's repeat 2 more times. Find a bit more of a flow. So rotate with your knees, reach behind you, push and lift. And change. Push and lift. Good, one more. Push and lift. And last one. Push and lift. Good. Beautiful. Okay, coming down, I want us to stay in this zigzag position with our legs. Maybe you just open your legs a little more so you feel comfortable, but our body is facing over one direction. Okay, from here, a little movement. I'm going to be moving my back leg up, lifting it actively from the outside of my hip, trying to transfer it all the way around to the front. Okay, I'm now trying to cross this foot over my knee. I'm going to put my opposite arm across my knee and then try to have a twist through my spine. Okay, a little bit confusing, but you should feel that your body is facing the opposite direction from your knees. Good. Now let's release our body, lift that leg back up, actively take it all the way back behind you. Okay, and again, lift actively. Let's keep it lifted off of the ground. Feel that strength coming from your hip. Cross this foot over your knee. Now take your opposite hand, cross it in front of your knee, open your body and twist. Okay, you can reach behind you, follow your gaze away from your knee. Okay, let's repeat one more time. So lift this leg, return it behind. Good, now lift. Feel that activation coming through the side of your hip. Cross the foot over. Good, arm crosses. So your knee is on your tricep. Open your chest, reach behind you. Feel that nice sensation through your glute and your back. Beautiful. Let's return. Leg goes all the way behind. Okay, no hands. Let's change to the opposite side. And the same movement. So now back leg is lifting. We bring it all the way around to the front. Cross your foot over your knee. This time it will be my right arm reaching across my left leg. Okay, I'm twisting my body, reaching behind me and trying to actively twist and open my chest and follow my gaze in this direction. Return, lift that leg and return behind me. Good, let's lift and rotate all the way around. Cross the foot. Good, now place your arm next to your leg, twist your upper body and look behind. Beautiful, let's do one more. So take your leg behind. Good, and lift your knee up. Keep it lifted as you bring around. Cross the foot over the knee, cross the arm, reach behind you, take a big twist. Good, and release. Beautiful, let's return back to the original position. So take that leg all the way back to here. Cool, all right, bring your knees together in the middle. Okay, we're now going to come up onto our knees just to open our hips a little bit more here. I'm going to take my leg out to the side, but trying to keep my body to face forwards. Okay, so here, try not to lift your hips up so you're kind of in this little slanted position, but keep your hips down. Imagine the waistband of your pants is flat. Right now, my leg is facing forward, so my knee and my toes are facing towards the camera, towards you guys. Okay, from here, I want to actively rotate this leg externally. So my toes are now trying to push and face towards the ceiling, but I'm rotating through my hip. So notice I'm not using my upper body to turn, okay? I'm strict forward, my waist is parallel, straight. Okay, I'm just moving my toes to face up. Cool, beautiful. All right, let's get our toes to face up towards the ceiling or the sky. Now we're bending that knee. I'm going to push my hips in that direction, trying to open through this hip that's on the floor. Good, keep your chest facing forward. And let's lift straight back up and then allow our foot to return to the first position. Okay, so active rotation. Toes are facing up. Now bend and push our hips in this direction. Good, straight and internally rotate the leg. Beautiful, again. And push in this direction. Good. Now we're staying here. You can use the hand of the base leg just in your hip. Give yourself a little bit of an extra push here and your elbow can go towards your knee. Good, take a few deep breaths here. Beautiful. Good, all right, let's return back to up on our knees. Okay, I'm gonna swap my knees over. Take the other one to the side. Okay, body up nice and tall. So start by this leg, the knee and the toe are facing forwards. Your body is nice and square and facing the front. Okay, the rotation comes from your hip, but you're trying to get your knee and your toes to face up. Good, as much as you can, rotate from here. Okay, now let's bend this knee, push all of our weight going this direction. Think about your back hip is pushing down. Beautiful, straighten your leg. And then rotate that leg back in. Okay, and for 2, rotate and bend to this direction. Good, and straight, and rotate the leg back forwards. Okay, last one, rotate it up, toes to the sky. Now shift our weight this way, bending that knee, pushing your weight down here. Okay, now you can use that same hand as the base leg. Hand just can sit in your hip, other one on your elbow, on your knee. Good, just try to sink a little bit deeper into this position with the weight of your arms and take a few deep breaths. Beautiful. Okay, slowly return back up. Good, and let's connect our knees back together. Good, hopefully you feel a little bit more open in your hips. Okay, the last exercise we'll do will be more for our hamstring. So let's come back to face on the side. I'm going to have one leg out in front of me. Okay, a little sequence again with 2 exercises. First, we're going to start in our lunge position, so where I'm bending my front leg and trying to push my weight forward, my hip down towards the mat. Trying not to get my knee to go over my ankle here, just so we're not putting an extra load onto our ankle. Okay, so knee above your ankle, not over. Yeah, beautiful. From here, I want us to try to have our hands behind our head and try to open your chest. So you're thinking about pushing your ribs forward and opening through your elbows. You're pulling your elbows back so you open through your chest, and your upper back. Okay, good. Now from here, I'm going to straighten my front leg, lift my body up and straighten my spine. Now leading my weight forwards towards my toe. Okay, so I'm like hinging at my hip to push some weight forwards towards my toe. Good, now lift up again, bend back into this lunge and open through your chest. Good, let's lift up, straighten the front leg, straighten your spine. Now hinging at your hips to lean forwards. And straight. Good, last one, bend and open your chest. Good, straighten your legs, straighten your spine, hinge at your hips, lean forwards. Beautiful, let's lift ourselves back up. Come back into your lunge and release your hands here. Okay, to get to the other side, we're gonna do a lateral lunge or like a side lunge. So let's tuck our back toes under. I'm going to lift up my back knee and then take both of my hands to be on the inside of that front foot. Here now let's rotate our back leg around so then our toes go towards the sky and push your hips down towards the mat. Okay, a bit of nice juicy stretch here as well. Let your hips, the weight of your hips go back behind your foot so you can push your heel down. Okay, choice whether you need to use the floor or no hands, but we're going to change from this side to the other side. Okay, so we're trying to walk ourselves over by bending the other leg, pushing our body weight to this side. Cool. Whew. Good, try to sink those hips down in this position here so your foot can go flat. Beautiful, now bring your hands right next to your foot of the bent leg. We're now going to rotate this back leg, toes back towards the mat, rotate your hip, and then you can push your knee down towards the mat. Okay, let's do the sequence on our other leg now. So bring your body up, starting in this lunge, hands behind your head, open your chest, push your ribs forward, really try to look up to the sky. Good, now slowly straighten the front leg. You can flex your foot for an extra length through your hamstring. Straighten your spine and let's hinge forward at our hips over the front leg. Let's lift back up, press into this lunge, open your upper back, looking up to the sky. Oh, it feels so nice. Good, straighten your spine, straighten the front leg, hinge forward. Good, last one, into your lunge, open your upper body. Beautiful, and straighten your front leg, let's hinge forward. Beautiful, good. Okay, let's return to that lunge. Release your hands, we're going to do a side lunge just to go back to that side. So again, hands on the inside of your foot. Lift up your back knee. Let's rotate that back leg around to push your hips down to the floor. Okay, really feel the stretch here, pushing your hips down. Good, all right, slowly using your hands, let's walk ourselves across. Pushing your hips down. Good, okay, hands next to your front foot. Again, let's rotate this back leg around. Beautiful. I'm now going to put my one hand on each side of my foot here. So I have one on each side of the mat. Great, now using some power, let's bring our front foot, pushing it all the way back to the mat. We're going to finish the class in a downward facing dog so we can really open through our hips, our hamstrings, shoulders. So from here, pushing the weight back so your heels can push towards the mat. Really trying to open your body towards the mat, push up through your shoulders. And just take a moment. Beautiful, take a few deep breaths. Good, and one more. And exhale. Okay, when you're ready, I'm going to start walking my hands back towards my feet. So walking my hands in. Beautiful. From here, bend your knees, just so you have this compression of your chest on your legs. Cool. Okay, when you're ready, you're welcome to stay in this position, but when you're ready, we're just rolling up through our spine. So keep your legs bent, just like that very first exercise at the start of class. Keeping your knees bent, let's slowly start rolling up through our spine. Keep your arms, your shoulders, and your head heavy down. Rolling up. Beautiful. At the top, let's roll our shoulders open. Lift your head up. Good, and then give yourself a little bit of a shake. Just in time for a really beautiful sunset. Stretch class with a view, hey? I feel like it makes it a bit more rewarding. Thank you for being here, guys. I hope your body feels amazing. I really feel good after that. Very targeted of all different parts of our body. I'm trying to introduce a bit more like dynamic movements, just so we can kind of incorporate more than just one body part focus for each exercise, and in my opinion, makes it a bit more fun and a little bit more just challenging for your mind and body and fun. I hope you feel great. Check out any of my other classes on the FlexForm channel, and I'll see you next week.